a little bit more room. Hey, thumb on the football! Big man scrambling!
Action pass to him. He fires to the top. One-handed catch.
Buchanan Simons is open. Breaks the tackle. This is going to be a 70-yard touchdown. Buchanan Simons. Over the top, and that might be the most impressive interception all day. What a shoot!
Breaking through a tackle.
Oh no!
What a ridiculous sequence of events.
He's got Heath McDaniel Jr. inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Carolina.
The kick is blocked from Zuderveld. It's loose.
How? What?
Welcome to Sim Football Pregame, and for those of you, there's Mark Lopez's bingo card, but for those of you that missed the first game of the quarterfinals today, let's top that, huh? Vancouver and Mexico City coming up next, Mike.
Yeah, Cam, I'm still smiling because that game was, extremely entertaining, and I'm definitely looking forward to what we have in front of us right here.
And here's, just to set the stage, what things look like coming in. Vancouver and Mexico City will play the winner of Baltimore and Las Vegas tomorrow. Depending upon who wins that game will depend on who hosts the game next weekend. But these two teams, no love lost. A lot of big moments in this rivalry. They played at a convention one year in Atlanta. They've played in the playoffs before. Two international teams going at it. Should be a great one.
Yeah, Cam, and a very contrasting styles on offense for both of these teams. Mexico City, they want to pound it on the ground with Phoenix Jones. Phoenix Jones, second in the league in rushing, 1,654 yards and 15 touchdowns on the ground. And he's complimented in that backfield by the Hall of Famer Ray Bentley. He's done a great job converting over the fullback, and he's a weapon in that backfield as well. And then Vancouver, they want to do it differently. They want to push the ball down the field deep with the quarterback Tom Pepper. He leads the league in passing yards, 4,562 yards passing, 36 touchdowns on the season. And he wants to get this to his weapons deep downfield. Brett Killian and Kendra Hall, they both average over 15 yards per reception.
And looking at these two teams a little bit closer in terms of, we'll do that here in a second. But as you said, Mike, and I think that's kind of the statement of this game, the contrasting of offensive styles, I think, is what really sticks out in this matchup. And we'll get a look at it here momentarily. But yeah, it's a very compelling matchup. You've got the top rushing team in Mexico City, the top passing team in Vancouver, and even defensively, Mike, they are very contrasting styles. Vancouver will give you a bunch and hope that you eventually make a mistake. Mexico City gives up the least first downs of any team. They're going to hit you right in the mouth.
Yeah, I'll start with Mexico City. That defense, they've done, great job all season long. And really, Cam, I expected them to struggle this season defensively with the three rookies back then in secondary. But Gerard Brody has stepped up huge in his rookie campaign. He's tied for the team lead with 7 interceptions, along with future Hall of Famer Jeffrey Daggs. That makes that, and Jeffrey Daggs really holds that Mexico City secondary together. That his veteran leadership has really helped bring those rookies along over there. And last year's Defensive Rookie of the Year, Dan Tritz, the big defensive lineman over there, he has 10 sacks on the season after a slow start. He's come on strong, and that's what really has enabled that defense to be where they are with the least allowed first downs and the rushing yards that they've given up over there. And Vancouver, as you mentioned, they will give up some yards, but that they will come up with big plays as well. Drew Hamilton had a huge weekend last weekend to help and aid in that comeback against St. Louis Gladiators.
Darius Hodge in our YouTube channel chat says, hey, everyone new here, been hearing good things about this league, and well, we hope we can deliver today. Vancouver and Mexico City coming up next after this quick break. Ethan Muselin and Ryan Caudell on the call. Should be a great one from south of our border. Mexico City, Vancouver coming up next. Stay tuned.
South of the border, down Mexico way, it is time for SFL playoff action here on Twitch and YouTube. And today, the Mexico City Aztecs take on the Vancouver Legion. Hello everybody, I'm Ethan Muslin alongside Ryan Caudill. Ryan, this is going to be a fantastic playoff game. We've got a deep-seated rivalry between both these international teams.
Both of these teams have had a long history of being good in the SFL, these last few seasons especially. Mexico City coming in with one of the best rush attacks in the league, and Vancouver on the other side has the best passing offense. It's a tale of two cities here in Mexico City, and this should be a great matchup.
Yeah, the last time these two met, that was back in season 15, where Mexico City came up on top 24-17. The problem, though, is that in the playoffs, Mexico City has not been that good. Since season 12, they have been one and done. They have not made it out of their first playoff appearance, so they are hoping to fix that here today. Vancouver is calling the toss, but it is tails, and they will go ahead and defer to the second half. International action coming up in just a second. So here we go. Vancouver to kick the ball off to start the first half. Mexico City will be back to return it, and they will get the ball to start the second half. Roman Rakowski with the hand up on the way to the tee, and here we go. From 7,500 feet above sea level, Mexico City getting the ball back. They're going to bring it down to about the 29. They're going to call it about the 30-yard line, and this is where the Aztecs will start their first drive. Being led by probably one of the better quarterbacks of all time in Matt Wilson. Number one in almost all accounts.
A long career here in the SFL, hoping to continue that with some playoff success, hopefully trying to get another championship under his belt.
They're going to start off with 4 wide with 3 bunch to the left side on first down. Fakes the handoff. Wilson steps, throws to the left side. Pass complete. And out of bounds is 85, number 85, Fox Highwind, with a gain of 6. Other players to look out for on the offense. Wide receiving core, you got Jacob McCall and Jason Bartley. Tight ends are Bill Henry and Mike Daggs. And in the backfield, you've got Phoenix Jones and Ray Bentley. Second down and 4. Pistol set here for Wilson with 2 wide receivers. He'll take the snap. Throws down the middle. Pass bobbled and now nearly intercepted. Bobbled and incomplete. Nearly taken up by Mark Lopez.
Yeah, they try to find Mike Daggs, and he doesn't secure the catch before looking for the ground afterwards. Tried to focus more on the run and not the catch. Did not secure that, and that could have been an interception. Matt Wilson is lucky that that one didn't fall in the hands of a defender.
Yeah, there were several opportunities where they could have picked it off, but it didn't happen there. 3rd and 4. Wilson's going to throw down to the right side. Pass bobbled and incomplete. Oh, intended there for Jason Bartley, but a huge stab there to get the ball bouncing in the air, and now Mexico City will have to punt.
Kyler Murray playing one-on-one on the outside. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, that is for sure a touchdown there. And the number 1 defender in passes defended gets another pass deflection, nearly gets a pick, and gets a huge stop on the first drive of the game.
That'll bring out George Amy to punt the ball away here for the Aztecs. Punting from about his own 20. He's going to kick it away. Fair catch called for Vancouver. It'll be taken at the 30-yard line. Fair caught there by Dean Maddox. And now it will be Vancouver's turn to get things rolling with their first drive. And being led out there by Tom Pepper.
Yeah, and the Vancouver offense, they will strike quickly. They have one of the best scoring offenses, number 2 in the league. They average 32 points a game, and they will get there through the air too.
1st and 10, they're going to put him at the Vancouver 31. Pepper going to step, hands it off to Robert Redford. He's got a good run. and going to get down to the left side for a gain of 6. Robert Redford, one of the better running backs here in this league. He's the sole back for Vancouver. Other players to look out for, wide receiving core, Brent Killian, Kendra Hall, and Chris Curtis. And on the tight ends, you've got James Walters and Dan Daly. 2nd down and 4 for Vancouver. They are in an I formation. One receiver to the left. They're going to hand it off to Redford. Goes to the right side. Going to try to get the first down, but he just can't get it. Just stopped short. 3rd and inches coming up for the Legion.
Yeah, and we're kind of seeing two different game styles between these two teams. Going into this game, we talked about Mexico City as a run team. They passed the ball 3 times in a row. And now Vancouver, they're known as a pass team. They ran it twice in a row. This could be 3.
Yeah, Robert Redford has a really good set. And as he gets the ball again here on 3rd down, gets the first down, keeps the drive alive. Robert Redford in this last season had 218 carries for 971 yards. Was just short of the 1,000 mark, but good enough to be one of the better players in the backfield in the league.
Yeah, definitely a huge compliment to the passing game, and his success really opens up that passing game and opens up this offense as a whole.
New set of downs for the Legion. 1st and 10 at the 42. Pepper going to step back, screens it out to Redford. Good and complete to the left side, and going to get a gain of 6 before taken out at the 48-yard line. And a tackle made there by Jared Brody, the cornerback. Other players to look for on the defense for Mexico City in the backfield. It's Jermaine Mainfield and Xavier Hawkins in the corners. Safeties are Jeffrey Daggs and Ben Cherubs. On the front, you've got Brock Lee, Sickler Kingsley, Dan Tritz, and on the linebacking core, KT Horrell, Ronnie Watson, and Dexter Jackson. 2nd and 4 from the pistol set. Pepper's going to throw down the middle. Pass complete. And that is Brett Killian getting the Legion into Mexico territory.
Yeah, they went 4 plays in a row to Robert Redford. He gets the first down, gets a big gain on first down, and then bam, they go into the passing attack, and immediately they find Brett Killian for a huge gain across the middle. And just like that, Vancouver's already in Mexico City territory. They're starting to knock on the door, and they do it so quickly.
1st down and 10 in Mexico territory here. 2 wide receivers. Pepper, 3-step drop, throws down the middle. Pass is complete. And another first down for Brett Killian. Great job there. Tackle made by number 23, Ben Charbs.
Tom Pepper is number 1 in the league in passing yards. Shows you why he is. Great throw across the middle. Finds between the defenders. Brett Killian making a great grab.
Now a new set of downs at the 17. 2 wide receivers for Pepper. Under center, going to hand it off to Redford. Redford to the left side and tackled at the 13-yard line. Good stop there, and that was Jared Brody making the tackle.
Had a huge hit there by Jared Brody. Maybe getting a little sick of the run game. Trying to make a statement on Robert Redford. Puts him in the dirt.
Gets a gain of 4 on that play. They are inside the red zone. 2nd and 6. Offset I. This will be a tight end set. Looks like a 2 tight end set here for Vancouver. They'll hand it off to Redford. Going to the right side. He's going to get close to the first down, but he is stopped short by Ben Cherubs, taken down at the 8.
And fantastic blocking by the offensive line. Robert Redford with the vision in the backfield to see there's a lane between the guards, and some fantastic blocking. No one's able to get off the block on the defense, and Redford gets a huge gain. And this is a big 3rd and 1 here.
Huge 3rd and 1 situation here for Vancouver. Redford in the backfield. They'll hand it off, but he's stopped in the backfield and short of the first down. That was number 78, Brock Lee, making the crucial tackle for a loss.
And Vancouver gave Mexico City an opportunity to stop him, and they took that opportunity. And a huge stop for Mexico City there on 3rd and 1, right at the goal line. Vancouver was so close to getting that touchdown, but they're going to have to settle for the field goal.
Roman Rakowski to kick the ball. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Put the first points on the board for the game, and it's blocked! The kick is blocked! It is blocked and no good! What a great defensive stand there by the Aztecs.
They just got some pressure up the middle. Linemen pushing up. Someone gets their hands up, and a huge block for Mexico City coming up on special teams. to make the stop and prevent the score from Vancouver. Huge opportunity here for Mexico City. They now have the ball at the 20, and no damage has been done.
All for naught here. It's 1st and 10 for Mexico at their own 20. Wilson throws to the right side, pass complete. Taken down at the 25. That was Jason Bartley making the reception.
And surprisingly here, we have not heard from Phoenix Jones yet in this Mexico City offense. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little action in the backfield here. We haven't really seen much. It's mostly been the passing game.
2nd and 5, 6 in the box for Vancouver. They've got Jones in the backfield. Wilson steps, throws to the left side, pass complete, and caught inside the 40-yard line. That was a great reception. That's number 83 for Mexico City. Whew. Excuse me, that was, yes, number 83 on Mexico.
That was big Mike Daggs with a huge reception there. And Mexico City, they said forget the run game. We don't need it. We can beat him through the air. Finds Mike Daggs. And 3 of 5 is Matt Wilson so far.
Now in the pro set on 1st down. Gonna throw down the middle. Daggs again with the reception and gets the 1st down before getting brought down at the 46-yard line. Tackled made by number 21, Kyler Murray. Also in the backfield to look for in Vancouver, Ashley Rose Finch and Dean Maddox are the corners. Major Key, Mark Lopez, and Drew Hamilton are your safeties. Linebackers Josh Farnsey and Kevin Brackett in the linebacking core. And on the line is Achilles Papatonis, Mike Conversion, and Gerald Giudice. 1st and 10, Wilson steps back, throws down the middle, pass complete, and another 1st down for the Aztecs. Caught there by Bill Henry.
Bill Henry on the pop route. They call it the pop route because you catch it and then pop. You get hit across the middle. Taking a huge hit, but getting the 1st down. That's a team effort right there.
Now 1st and 10 at the 35 of Vancouver. 5 on the line for the Legion. Wilson in the shotgun. Gonna step back under a little pressure. Throws. Pass deflected and incomplete. Dean Maddox making sure that pass does not get caught.
A great play there by the linebackers in coverage. And the cornerback, Dean Maddox, is able to get a hand there in man coverage, it looked like. Great play there by the defense. And will they be able to get a stop here?
Yeah, looked like he got in front of that real well. Might have had an opportunity to pick it off, but good deflection on the play. That'll make it 2nd down for the Aztecs. Aztecs in an offset eye. 2 tight end set. There's 6 on the line for Legion. They'll hand it off to Phoenix Jones, his 1st carry of the game, and he's going to get a gain of 4. Brings it down to the 31-yard line.
And it looked like it may have been Ray Bentley that got the carry. They go to the fullback who has had a storied career in the SFL, tops in the league in the rushing category.
Now with a crucial 3rd down here. Wilson stepping back, throws down the middle. Pass bobbled! It is intercepted! Intercepted by Kyler Murray on the deflection. And the Vancouver Legion get a crucial turnover.
It looked like Kevin Brackett got his hands up in the air, forced the deflection, and Kyler Murray, great ball vision, able to snipe that one out of the air. Huge takeaway for Vancouver. Kyler Murray having a fantastic game so far. Had the pass deflection earlier that forced the stop. Now getting an interception. He's playing out of his mind, and one of the best turnover defenses in the SFL gets another one.
And now Vancouver going into a 5-wide set here on 1st down. 5 in the box for Mexico City. Pepper with some time, throws down the middle. Pass complete and brought down at the 25. They're going to call him just short of the 1st down. It was a good reception made. That was number 15, Dior Smith, making the catch.
And what a game of attrition here. The special teams getting the stop for Mexico City earlier. Now defense getting an interception, but no damage on the scoreboard yet.
Now 2nd and inches. Pepper under center. Throws down to the left side. It's caught by Robert Redford. It'll be good for a 1st down. That was a close catch right there on the sideline.
Yeah, very close toe tap catch there by Robert Redford. If we get a replay, we'll see if he did get in bounds. I think he did. They'll give him the call. And a good first down conversion there for Vancouver.
It was only 1 yard, but it was an important yard. Now, 1st and 10 for the Vancouver Legion at their own 26. Pepper from the shotgun has some time. Gonna throw a big one down the middle. Pass deflected, and it's intercepted. And it's a back and forth game by the defense. What a pick by Jared Brody.
Tip drill bounced off the hands of Brett Killian, off the hands of another defender, and into the hands of Gerard Brody, getting an interception, answering back, and getting the ball back for the Aztecs.
A great defensive battle here from both teams. Both of them doing a fantastic job keeping the offenses in check. 1st and 10, they'll hand it off. Phoenix Jones getting up the middle, but only gets a gain of 1. But they are still in plus territory. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, great field position here for Mexico City. If they can get a first down, then they would be in field goal range. And if Vancouver, if they can hold them up here, that would be a huge stop and limit the interception.
2nd down with 2 wide receivers. Phoenix Jones in the backfield. Wilson's going to step, throws to the right side, pass complete. And that's a first down. Great reception, and that looks like, I think that might have been Ray Bentley making the catch.
Yeah, they love to use Ray Bentley in multiple facets in this offense. He can run the ball, he can catch the ball, does a lot of different things for this offense, and it really is what makes this a dual-headed dragon here in the backfield.
2 wide receivers to the left, they'll pitch it over to Jones. Jones over to the right side, gets some room, and gets the first down. Brought down at the 24-yard line, good for a first.
And what a run by Phoenix Jones, making a statement, getting finally a big run for Jones. Great blocking on the outside by the offensive line. The tight end, Henry, picks up a huge block there as well. And Phoenix Jones does some hard running, gets a well-earned first down for Mexico City.
1st down and 10, they are closing in on the red zone. 3 wide receivers, 2 backs for Matt Wilson. He'll step back, throws to the right side, and a tiptoe catch made at the 19-yard line. What a reception there by Jason Bartley.
A little bit of style on that one, leaning over the sideline, making a perfect catch. Great throw there by Matt Wilson. The veteran has made that throw a million times, will make it again. And a little bit of style on that one for Mexico.
Now on 2nd and 5, 2 wide receivers. And it looks like they've got Bill Henry on the left side. Fakes the throw here, but in trouble and brought down. Dan Tritz with the sack for a huge loss.
Achilles Papatonis actually gets to the backfield, comes on the outside. There was some pressure coming to Matt Wilson's back there, and then Papatonis hits him right in the face. Huge sack, and now 3rd and 11 for Mexico City.
I do stand corrected on that. I am such a professional. 3rd down and 11 for Vancouver at the 25, closing in on 20 seconds to go in the first. Making the handoff. Wilson under pressure, throws it down, and it's going to be bobbled, and it's incomplete. Boy, that was a big bobble contest between both teams, but it falls down to the ground, and here comes the field goal unit.
Most of these teams seemingly have practiced the tip drill in the off time between games, nearly getting another grab. That would have been a miraculous catch for Mexico City, maybe even a first down for them. But this could be a good field goal for them, get the first points of the game.
It'll be a 42-yard attempt for Cole Varner to get the first points of the game. Good snap, good kick, it's on the way, and it's good. 12 seconds to go in the first, and Mexico City strikes with a 3-pointer.
Yeah, they take the first lead of the game, and Vancouver, it's going to be up to them to answer. And we know what Mexico City is capable of on defense. They're able to get stops. The special team stepped up last time. So it is not an easy task to score points in this game, as we've seen throughout this whole first quarter.
So Mexico City gets the first points of the game. Varna will kick the ball away. Vancouver's going to take it at the goal line. They'll run it out to the 10, 20. Brings it up to the 25-yard line. And that's where Vancouver will set up. Good return there from Dean Maddox.
Yeah, solid field position for Vancouver. And it'll be interesting to see if they stick with the run game that they've kind of pursued a lot. They've given the ball to Redford a lot, thrown it out to him, or if they go more with the passing game. Kendra Hall has been quiet through this game so far.
1st and 10 on the I formation. Looks like they got Killian down there on the right side. On the snap, with the play clock running down, they got to snap it off. Here we go. Pepper throws to the left side, caught by Redford. Redford will get a good amount of yards for a gain of 4, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 11 minutes in the books. It's Mexico City 3, Vancouver yet to score. This is the SFL playoffs on YouTube and Twitch. We will be right back. Back again here in Mexico City. Ethan Muslin and Ryan Caudill on the call here for you today. Vancouver now on 2nd down from their own 29 to start the second. Pepper from the shotgun, throws to the right side, pass is complete, but they're going to mark him short of the first down. Mark her short of the first down. Kendra Hall with her first catch of the day.
Yeah, first grab of the game so far for Kendra Hall, finally getting involved. Good tackle there by Jermaine Menfield to keep her from getting the first down. Now it's a crucial 3rd and 1 here. They need to pick this up to keep this drive alive.
3rd and short with the offset eye, and Mexico showing some pressure. Redford up the middle, and will get the first down. Brought down at the 38-yard line. Tackle made there by number 54, Dexter Jackson.
Yeah, Robert Redford gets that yard easily. Made it look close, but it wasn't close at all. It gets the free 4 or 5 yards, and the run game has looked pretty strong for Vancouver so far. They've seemed very consistent in getting 3, 4, 5 yard plays.
Offset eye with 2 right on first down. Pepper going to step, throws to the right side, pass complete to Killian. Going to get out of bounds at the Vancouver 44 for a gain of 6.
That looks like a very methodical approach so far to the drive. Kendra Hall getting the she got the quick completion earlier, and then Killian now getting a quick short grab as well, and that opens up the run game to get an easier first down, easier second down here.
2nd and 4. They've got 3 wide receivers on this offset eye. Mexico showing a little bit of pressure here. Pepper's going to step, throws to the left side, pass complete by Killian, and gets the first down and brought into enemy territory for a new set.
And it's the quick plays here for Vancouver, what works so well for them. They get the underneath there to Killian yet again, and he's able to maximize it this time, doesn't go out of bounds, gets some solid yardage, and a huge first down for Vancouver.
1st and 10, 3 wide for the offset eye. They'll hand off to Redford, tries to get to the right side, but brought down in the backfield for a loss of 3. And a huge stop there by number 54, Dexter Jackson.
Yeah, it looked like there might have been a lane, and then Mexico City broke through with 3 tacklers into the backfield. Redford, he was going to get a run, and then he saw 3 guys in the face. He stepped back a little bit, got a little scared.
Now a 2nd and long in the pistol set. Pepper steps back, throws to the left. Pass complete to Killian, and gets it down to the Mexico 39. It'll be a nice gain of 11.
Yeah, regains that loss and then some. Now you have a good short 3rd and 2 here. There's a couple different ways they can go with this. We've seen them be able to beat them underneath with the quick passes, get the solid 4 yards, and the run game has looked strong. So a couple of different approaches here for Vancouver, and it's going to be hard for Mexico City, especially going forward and stopping this offense.
It's going to be a 3rd and short from the Mexico 39. Vancouver setting up in an I formation. They've got Killian to the left side. They will hand it off to Redford. Redford to the right side. He's trying to push for the first down, but he can't get there. Stopped short of the first. And that was KT Horrell helping to make the stop.
Great defensive play by Mexico City, showing why they're one of the best defenses in the league. Stopping Redford right at the line, but they're keeping the offense on the field. They could go for it here in Mexico City territory.
Yeah, there's an equal chance they could go for it and try the run, or they're going to try to go for the jump. They will snap it. Hands off to Redford. Redford gets the first down. Gets a gain of 2 on the play to get taken down at the 36.
And what a gutsy play call there by Andy Hamilton, offensive coordinator, going for it on 4th down. That is the exact situation you want. If you're going to go for it on 4th down, you're in Mexico City territory. It's a close 4th down, and they get it easily.
Now a new set of downs for the Legion at the Mexico 36. Going to throw to the right side on that bunch, and it's incomplete. Looked like that was intended for Kendra Hall, but Dexter Jackson making the deflection.
Yeah, great play on defense, stopping in the pass game. Something we've seen a lot of from the Vancouver side, getting the deflections in the air and playing in coverage. And Mexico City's really been more about stopping Vancouver before the sticks.
2nd down now with 3 bunch to the left side. Pepper's going to screen it out to Redford. He's got some room on the right side. Going to push for the first, but he can't get it. He stops short. Taken down at the 29-yard line. And a stop there by Ben Charbs.
And yet another 3rd down for Vancouver. I mean, Mexico City, their defense is making them earn every single yard on this drive. There's quick plays from Vancouver, but then you have these short 3rd downs. And Vancouver's only 2 for 4 on 3rd down.
They're going to be set up with an offset I. 5 on the line. Oh, now Mexico City's going to adjust back to the 4-3 as Pepper changes up the play. Play clock down to 5. They hand off to Redford, but he's stopped in the back and taken down once again by Dan Tritz.
Dan Tritz gets in the backfield almost immediately, and it looked like a busted play call from the beginning, how quickly he got back there. And Tom Pepper called the audible for the run, wasn't able to get it done. Now here comes the punt team on.
Yeah, Vancouver to punt the ball away. Brian Patrick to try to get a good short punt. Fair catch called. It'll be taken at the 12-yard line. Are you a next level SFL? Let's go ahead. Sorry, you were saying.
I was going to say Mexico City, they got the interception. They have not had bad field position. They haven't been able to get it done so far.
And if you're a next level SFL fan, you can visit the SFL League website at simulationfl.net for information on how to create a player and to join our community. You can check out league leaders. We've got stats from all 17 seasons of SFL action, so you can track game, season, and career numbers from all the players who've gone from couch to field. The Simulation Football League, 17 seasons strong. Good run there from Phoenix Jones. Is going to get a 4-yard gain taken to the 16. Slow to get up, but he is up and okay.
And Mexico City here on offense, we're going to see them come out. They have the full length of the field and plenty of time to go. If they can piece together a good offensive drive here, it'd put them in a really comfortable spot in halftime.
Yeah, there's only a few minutes left to go until we get to the half. 2nd down with 3 bunch to the left side. Wilson's going to throw down the middle. Pass is complete. Brought down at the 27-yard line. Tackle made there by Drew Hamilton.
Vancouver playing some deep coverage there, some deep zone, and Matt Wilson will punish that underneath every single time. The veteran quarterback has seen it all, and he knows how to beat it all.
That was an 11-yard reception there from Mike Daggs. Put them down at the Mexico 27. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right here on first down. Wilson's going to throw down to the left side. Pass complete. No! Had his hands on it, but it popped out as soon as he got hit. It'll be an incomplete pass. Fox Highwind almost had that one.
Fantastic effort by Highwind, but an even better effort by the linebacker Brackett coming in there, getting the hit on the receiver and knocking the ball away. Excuse me, it was actually Mark Lopez, the safety, coming in, hitting Highwind before he could secure the ball, forcing the incompletion. Amazing defensive effort there.
Yeah, it was a great catch from Highwind, but that hit just jarred it loose, and it'll be an incompletion there. 2nd and 10. 2 wides to the right side. Wilson steps, screens over to the left, but bobbled and intercepted! And there's room to run for a pick 6! Touchdown, Vancouver!
Mexico City just got caught slipping. Kevin Brackett with a huge interception was going to make a play in the flat, but it couldn't be corralled there by the running back. It was Phoenix Jones. He couldn't catch it, and Brackett seizes the opportunity, gets a huge pick 6, and Vancouver is on the board. Offense not needed. The defense got it done.
What a fantastic job there from Kevin Brackett. The awareness to just keep that ball in sight, get the balls in his hands, and run all the way for the touchdown. Now with the extra point to come, it's going to be a 4-point lead for Vancouver. And Mexico City's going to have to bring their offense back out onto the field after this. Kick is up, and it is good. 5:17 to go in the half. It's Vancouver 7, Mexico City 3.
Vancouver, their defense is so dangerous. You have to be careful with that secondary. One of the better teams in the league at getting interceptions. They're ranked number 6 in the SFL with 34 takeaways, and they are so good at getting those interceptions. Last week against St. Louis, they had 5 interceptions in that playoff win.
Rakowski will kick it back to Mexico. They're going to bring it out to the 30, bring it to the 35. And that's where they will spot him down. Great job there by Jacob McCall to get down to pretty decent territory for Mexico City as they try to rebound from that pick 6.
Yeah, and Matt Wilson, veteran quarterback, he can just brush it off, knows, what's at stake here, knows that this is the playoffs on the line, just need to come out with a clean slate and put together a good offensive drive with some decent field position.
Vancouver showing 6 in the box here on first down. They will hand it off to Bentley. He's going to get a gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, tackle made by Brackett, the man with the pick 6, getting a big tackle on Jones. They see the stack box, they run it anyway. Only get 2 yards on the play, and it really seems like Vancouver's prepared for the run game of Mexico City.
Yeah, Kevin Brackett's been the key for the defense here for Vancouver. 3 tackles, 1 pick, and that pick went for the touchdown. They'll hand it off to Phoenix Jones here on 2nd down. That is good for a gain of 3. They'll bring it up to the 40.
And again, the rush defense of Vancouver, Brackett getting another tackle. He's really playing well in this second quarter, getting the pick 6, of course. Now 2 straight tackles for a short gain for Phoenix Jones.
Now crucial 3rd down for Mexico City. Wilson from under center throws down the middle. Pass bobbled and nearly intercepted again. Again, that was intended for Highwind, but threw into a slew of Legionnaires.
Yeah, it looked like there are about 5 different defenders in the area. Ashley Rose Finch gets her hand on it first and nearly able to make a play on the ball. Was Vancouver nearly able to get another interception? But it's still going to result in Vancouver getting the ball. Going to be a punt here from Mexico City.
Mexico will have to punt this ball away. Unfortunately, couldn't get anything going to respond to that touchdown from Vancouver. George Amy to punt this ball away. He's set at his own 25. Good kick. Be returned at about the 30 and brought down, about the 20 and brought down immediately at the 26-yard line. Vancouver will have to set up shop in their own 25.
You know who laid that hit right there? That was the tight end, Bill Henry, coming in on special teams, making a big tackle, looking like a linebacker out there. Maybe he should consider switching positions. He looked good on that tackle. That was good form.
Yeah, that was a very good hit there. Good awareness. Wait for that punt to come in and then just immediately wrap him up. 1st and 10 for Vancouver. Pepper gonna throw down to the right side. Pass complete. Kendra Hall with a fantastic catch. Puts the Legion into Mexico territory.
Talked about the two-headed dragon of Mexico City, how they have Phoenix Jones and Ray Bentley. Well, there's a two-headed dragon in the passing game of the Vancouver Legion. You got Kendra Hall with an amazing one-handed catch alongside Brett Killian, another great wide receiver. They're having a fantastic game so far and some great plays on offense for Vancouver.
A 28-yard pass there for Vancouver to get them into Aztec territory. 1st and 10, offset eye with 3 wide receivers. Pepper's going to throw down the left side, incomplete, intended there for Killian.
Yeah, just underthrew him, tried to lead him, or didn't try to lead him enough. Killian was ahead of the ball, and it's going to be an incompletion. But they're still in Mexico City territory. You have a 2nd down and 10 here. And if they can get some more points on the board, they're going to get the ball after halftime. This could be a big swing for Vancouver.
Mexico City having 5 on the line here on 2nd down. They're going to hand off to Redford. Redford caught a few yards in. Will be getting a gain of 3 before taking down at the 43-yard line.
And they just try to chip into the 1st down. Good play there by Mexico City. The linebacker is able to hold him up at the line, get some contact, and slow him down. Now the 3rd and 7, this is going to be big. They're 2 for 5 on 3rd down, Vancouver is.
And they are going with no backs in the shotgun. 3rd and 7, 5 in the box for Mexico. Pepper down the middle, pass complete to Kendra Hall. And she gets the 1st down at the... No, excuse me, that was not Kendra Hall. That was number 84, Chris Curtis, with the reception.
And we've seen a lot of Killian and Kendra Hall. Now Chris Curtis getting in the ball game with his 1st grab, getting a big 1st down on the long 3rd down, and Vancouver still in business.
Now a new set of downs at the 32-yard line. Pepper in the shotgun, has Redford immediately to his left, 2 bunch to the left side. Gonna throw down the left, and it's caught! Great catch from Kendra Hall, and she's in the end zone! Touchdown, Legion!
The passing attack of Vancouver does not stop. What a grab by Kendra Hall. First she had the one-handed grab earlier. Now she gets an amazing effort over the shoulder catch. What can't she do? An amazing route from Hall. Another one-handed grab. Oh my goodness. Just immaculate play from Kendra Hall in this Vancouver offense. Huge touchdown.
And a huge momentum shift for Vancouver as well, as they are now fully in control of this game. Extra point to come. Currently a 10-point lead, now pending. This will make it 11. Roman Rakowski to kick the extra point. Good snap, good hold, the kick on the way, and it's good. We've got 2:24 remaining in the 2nd quarter, and it's Vancouver 14, Mexico City 3. So now if you're Mexico City, like what should you do here? You got to answer with another touchdown. Now you're down by 2 scores.
Yeah, this is the offense really needs to get it together here. They need to get Phoenix Jones more involved. Vancouver has been limiting him well, but they need to get some points on the board before this gets out of hand.
Mexico City to get the kickoff here, taking at about the 10, brought down at the 30-yard line. That was where Jacob McCall will set up shop for Mexico.
Yeah, and the offense really needs to come out swinging here. Matt Wilson, 8 of 16, only 50% completion percentage so far in this game. No touchdowns and 2 interceptions, so he really needs to clean it up, really need to get this offense going. Vancouver's defense has played outstanding so far.
Yeah, the defense has really asserted itself here. 1st and 10 for Mexico. Wilson fakes the handoff, throws down the short pass, and it's complete to Jason Bartley. Going to be taken down at the 38 for a gain of 8 yards.
A big hit from the defender there, Dean Maddox, getting involved in the game. And Mexico City, their offense starting to open up a little bit, getting the wide receivers involved, and McCall getting a catch across the middle.
And that should take us over to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in the first half. It is Vancouver 14, Mexico City 3. We'll take a short break and we'll be back. This is the Simulation Football League playoffs on Twitch and YouTube. We'll be right back. Back here in Mexico City. Coming up next on the APM Music Halftime Report, Cam and Mike will have first half analysis from the SFL studios, player stat breakdowns, and the keys to the second half for both teams to advance to the semifinals. That'll be all coming up in a few minutes on the APM Music Halftime Report. Phoenix Jones gets the first down there as he gets down to the 43, and that was Achilles Papatonis with the tackle.
Yeah, quick run for Mexico City, able to pick up the first down. The clock is still moving. They can't take too much time off the clock. They need to try to get a touchdown. That'd be big for them.
First and 10 for Mexico in the heavy set. They will hand it off to Phoenix. Phoenix tried to go up the middle, couldn't get anything going. And they're going to let the clock continue to run here after no gain.
Yeah, Papatonis getting another stop along with Josh Farnsey. And Vancouver has prepared very well for the rushing attack. Phoenix Jones only 4 yards per carry so far. Not quite what he wants to get done in that running game.
Now closing in on a minute to go. 2nd and 9. Wilson will throw to the right side. Caught there by Jones. Ball is loose, but it falls out of bounds. Then that will give them the gain. It'll be 3rd and 3 inside Vancouver territory.
And honestly, a good fumble because it goes out of bounds and it does stop the clock. Where he was getting tackled, Hamilton had him still in bounds, but he knocked the ball out, stops the clock, and they can get a new formation in or don't have to burn any time.
Less than a minute to go here. 3 wide receivers for Mexico. Wilson under center, takes the handoff, has some time, throws down the middle, pass is caught. There's no huddle now as Highwind gets the reception.
Yeah, great catch. I believe it was Mike Daggs actually across the middle.
Wilson throws to the left side. Pass complete! And a great catch there from Daggs. And now Mexico will take their first timeout.
2 in a row for Mike Daggs. Throw it to the tight end. Get the job done. And the offense that runs through the tight end seems to work. If you ask Mike Daggs, I believe he thinks the same.
Mike Daggs has had 37 yards on 2 receptions on those last 2 plays. Has put Mexico inside the Vancouver red zone for the first time this game. Mexico in the pistol set here on first down. Wilson steps, throws to the right, pass complete, and he's going to get the first down and then some! Touchdown Aztecs! Says Puntos Aztecas!
What a play by Bartley. The burst of speed. Once he gets the ball in his hands, there were some defenders in the area, and then he was gone into the end zone. What a touchdown for Mexico City, and what a drive. Mike Daggs opened up with some huge yardage, and they were able to find the end zone, cut into that deficit just a little bit. Vancouver, they were looking hot, but Mexico City said, oh no, don't count me out. I am still in this ball game. And they get a huge touchdown.
A huge touchdown for Mexico City and narrowing the deficit to 5. Extra point pending will bring it down to 4. Cole Varner to kick the extra point. Good snap, good hold, kick on the way, and it's good. 34 seconds remaining in the half, and it's now Mexico City in double digits with 10, but they trail Vancouver by 4. You got to figure, you got to hold Vancouver to no points here, but I figure with this point, Vancouver may just want to go into the tunnel with the lead.
Exactly. Vancouver may not want to risk any kind of interception or fumble or anything. They're going to get the second half kickoff, but, you know, they may opt to be aggressive and try to get some points. They're 30 seconds. They have 3 timeouts. They can definitely get it done.
Taking the ball inside the end zone, and they're going to bring it out to the 21-yard line. Dean Maddox making the return to the 21. Yeah, and I would have to agree with you. I think they're probably just going to go ahead and kneel it out and take the lead going into the half.
And it really depends on this formation. I think if we see a lot of receivers here, then we'll know Vancouver wants to opt to try to get some yardage and try to get some points on the board.
If anything, try to go up by 1 touchdown, and they're already in a pistol set with 2 wide to the right side. 1st and 10 at the 21. Pepper takes the low snap, pass is complete. No, yeah, they will say it's complete. Kendra Hall making the reception, but the clock is winding down.
Yeah, maybe Vancouver would want to call a timeout here, but it seems like they're content with letting the clock run out unless they snap this ball.
10 seconds to go in the half. Looking pretty close, like they might not take this one. They are in a pro set. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They will take the snap, hands it off to Redford, but immediately brought down. And that will take us to the end of the first half. What a great answer there from Mexico City to take us into halftime. Whew, this is going to be a good one, folks. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the APM Music Halftime Report. Cam and Michael take care of the analysis. This is the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on Twitch and YouTube. We'll be back.
Welcome to the APM Music Halftime Report along with Mike St. Green. I'm Cameron Irvine. 14-10, another doozy here is Vancouver leading Mexico City at the half. Your first half thoughts, Mike?
Yeah, wow, Cam. We had a defensive battle pretty much most of this first half until midway through the second, well, late in the second, really. Both these offenses kind of got going a little bit. Vancouver did have an impressive first drive of the game, and it stalled out towards the end, and Mexico City were able to block a field goal attempt by Rakowski there, and it just turned into a defensive battle. From that point on, Kyler Murray had an interception, and then Mexico traded interceptions back with Gerard Brody with an interception there late in the first quarter, and then the offense has kind of settled in, like I said before the half right there. Kendra Hall with a big one-handed touchdown catch to put Vancouver up 2 scores. That was following a Kevin Brackett pick 6 on a tip pass from Phoenix Jones. And, Vancouver seemed to be off and running, and Mexico City, they seemed to be kind of walking into quicksand a little bit. And right there before the half, I think that up-tempo offense right before the half helped them out, and a big touchdown there by Bartley brings them back close right here before the halftime.
Mexico City's got the case of the dropsies. We've seen Jacob McCall drop one that led to an interception. We saw Phoenix Jones drop one that led to a Kevin Brackett touchdown. Great first half for Kevin Brackett too on the Vancouver defensive side. And then Fox Highwind, not a drop, but Mark Lopez jarred the ball loose. Mike Daggs had a drop. What's going on here?
Yeah, but you're kind of surprised that this team would have the dropsies, with all the experience that they have over there on that team, Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers all over the place. It's kind of surprising to see that coming from Mexico City with the experience that they have over there. But they, first playoff game for a lot of these guys. Some of them just need to settle in and start making plays.
Yeah, McCall does not have a catch in that first half. Fox Highwind just one catch for 6 yards, but Mike Daggs has been playing pretty good. Henry's got a catch, but Daggs 5 for 77 there for Mexico City. Had a really nice first half. Keys to the second half is the game right at the end of the second quarter started to remind us a little bit of that Vancouver game last week against St. Louis where they got that touchdown right before the half to give them some momentum.
Yeah, I would really like to see some more Phoenix Jones, Cam. We haven't seen much of him on the ground at all. He did have the tip pass out there that led to the pick six, but I hadn't heard his number called enough on the ground. I would like to see Mexico City try to, get them involved a little bit more, control a little bit more of the clock, keep that high-powered Vancouver offense off the field, and in turn for Vancouver, man, they really got things going in the second half. In the second quarter offensively. Just keep pushing the ball down the field the way that they're doing, getting Kendra Hall involved. Brett Killian has had a pretty solid first half. But as you mentioned, kind of behind the scenes, maybe get them out in space outside the numbers there, because that Mexico City defense seems to be patrolling that middle of the field pretty well. Maybe get them out in space to where they can make some noise that way.
Both teams have been decent, not great on the ground, and that favors Vancouver, and that's one of the reasons why Vancouver has a 14-10 halftime lead over Mexico City. When we come back, second half with Ethan and Ryan coming up after this. This has been the APM Music Halftime Report, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Welcome back to Mexico City, everybody. Ethan Muslin and Ryan Caudill on the call for you here today. Mexico to kick the ball off as Vancouver decided to kick in the first half. Vancouver back to return it. It will be Dean Maddox to return this kickoff. And here we go. Second quarter underway. Maddox returning it at about the 2-yard line. Going to be taken down immediately at the 20 with a huge hit. What a huge tackle there. That was Bill Henry making the tackle.
And yet again, Bill Henry making a big tackle on special teams, making a statement coming out of the second half. And he's playing very well on special teams, delivering some big hits. Maybe we'll see him get some returns. That'd be very interesting.
It would be. Now, Vancouver to start the second half here on first down with an offset eye, 2 tight end set. Pepper going to step, screens it out to Redford, but Redford caught behind the line. Taken down for a loss of 1. Dexter Jackson making an impact here today.
Able to get outside of the blocker, and then there was nothing that the blocker could do, because if they hit him, then it's holding. So great play there by Dexter Jackson to get the burst of speed to outside and contain Redford.
Pepper's in the shotgun here on second down. He's got 3 wide receivers. Gonna step, has some time, fires down the middle. Pass is incomplete. Intended there for Chris Curtis. Had the hands on it, but it just bobbled out, so it'll be 3rd and 11.
And Dexter Jackson yet again making the play, this time in coverage, getting his hand on the ball and forcing an incompletion. Chris Curtis was not going to be able to come down with it this time. He got his first reception on a similar play coming on a slant across the middle. This time Jackson was prepared for it.
Mexico in a dime formation here. Pepper in the shotgun with 5 wide. It's pass versus pass here. Pepper with some time. Down the middle. Pass is caught. What a huge reception there. Taking it to the Vancouver 47-yard line. Brett Killian with a massive reception.
Pass versus pass, and pass wins. Brett Killian with a huge route across the middle, and they're just able to find that little space between the defenders, between the coverage of Bench Harbs. Amazing throw by Pepper and a great catch by Killian, and the Vancouver offense is looking strong as ever coming out of the half.
A 28-yard reception there from Killian. Going to bring up a new set of downs for the Legion. 2 wide receivers, Redford in the backfield. Pepper with a step drop, throws down the middle, pass complete, and another first down as they enter Mexico territory. James Walters with the catch.
The first tight end grab of the game for Vancouver. Daly has also been quiet. Walters getting his first catch, this one going for 12 yards. Another first down, another passing game completion. And Vancouver's looking good so far.
Looking very good right now, driving very quickly. First and 10. Pepper makes it. Hands it to Redford. Redford will get a gain of 4 as he's brought down at the 37-yard line. Looks like tackle was made by number 55 of Mexico. And that was Charlie Copper with the tackle.
And it's interesting in this game, in the playoffs, we've seen these teams, Mexico City, in the past 5 years, never been able to win their first game, and Vancouver never been able to win their second game in playoffs in the past 3 seasons.
Offset eye here for 2nd and 6. Pepper going to throw down the middle. Passes bobbled and incomplete. Kendra Hall tried to get her hands on it. Just could not get anything going. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Just a tad bit too high for Kendra Hall. Got her hands on it, but wasn't able to corral it. Luckily for them, it just falls to the turf, not into the hands of the Aztecs that were in the area. And a good game so far from Tom Pepper in this passing attack.
Pepper's going to have a pistol set with 2 to the right on 3rd down. Looks like a standard 4-3 for Mexico, but they're showing pressure. Pepper takes the snap, steps, throws down the middle. Pass is incomplete, overthrown there. Oh, that is a tough break for Vancouver. Looks like they're going to have to bring out the punt unit.
Yeah, tried to find Brett Killian there across the middle, running a deep post, but it was just a bit overthrown. They're going to have to punt. They don't have the contract kicker, so it would be a very hard kick, and just going to try to pin them deep in their own territory.
Brian Patrick punting from about his own 47. Gets a decent kick. I had a little bit of pressure there, but it'll be bouncing towards the 10, inside the 10, and it'll be taken at the 7-yard line. Good punt there from Brian Patrick to pin Mexico deep in their own territory.
Yeah, beautiful punt, and that is exactly what you want from your special teams, to pin them deep. And we haven't really seen a super long drive from Mexico City. They had a 72-yard drive that they got the touchdown on. Their last drive of the half, but now this one's even further. 93 yards, a long way to go.
6 in the box for Vancouver here on 1st down. They're going to hand it off, and Phoenix Jones immediately taken down. No gain made there.
And if their rushing attack looks like that, it's going to be tough for them to get anything going on this offensive drive.
And it looks like Gerald Judas Sessi was the one there to help make the tackle. It's going to be 2nd down and 10, still at the 7. Pro set with a 2 tight end set to the left side. They're going to hand it off, and immediately gets hit and taken down. Looks like they'll probably give him a gain of 1. Phoenix Jones making some progress, but it's going to be 3rd and long at the 8.
Achilles Papatones getting another stop on the run game. And the defensive line in the trenches for Vancouver getting some stops in the run game. And we'll see what Mexico City does on this long 3rd down.
They've got 4 wide here on 3rd down. 3 bunched to the right side. Wilson with some time, throws to the left, pass complete, and it's good for a 1st down. Jacob McCall gets the ball just across the line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Aztecs.
A great play call there by the offense. Matt Wilson just throws it right to the sticks, and McCall is right there for the grab and gets out of bounds perfectly. Great play call by Mexico City, able to convert on 3rd down, their first 3rd down conversion of the game.
Vancouver starting to show a little bit of pressure here, but they've got 6 in the box on first down. They hand it off. It'll be Phoenix Jones trying to push, and he gets into the 21-yard line. Good for a gain of 4. He is slow to get up, but looks like he'll be okay.
Looks like he was a little more frustrated with himself. Maybe he saw a better lane out there and he wasn't able to take it, but some great patience from Jones on that run. Not giving up, following his blockers as well.
2nd down and 6. Wilson's going to step, screens it to the right side for Jones. He's going to have a completion and a first down, and tries to shed a tackle but couldn't get it before taken down by number 55, Kevin Brackett, who's been having himself a day.
Yeah, Brackett has been all over the field. What a play there by Phoenix Jones. Gets the ball in the flat and there's no one there. He breaks the first tackle, which makes it an even bigger run. Great play there by Phoenix Jones. They're inching closer into Vancouver territory in what was a super deep drive. They have 93 yards to go to the goal line, and they're getting closer and closer here.
Shotgun set here for Mexico City with 3 wide after that 13-yard reception by Jones. Wilson stepping back, fakes it, throws down the middle, pass is caught. No, it's intercepted! Intercepted by Ashley Rose Finch. And what a great turn of events here for Vancouver.
Yeah, just when Mexico City was getting it going, there's an interception, but Rose Finch fumbled the ball. It looked like Mexico City may have fallen on top of it. Yes, Phoenix Jones recovers the fumble, and what could have been disaster actually ends up in a miracle for Mexico City. They keep the ball somehow.
And now it's a new first down for Mexico. They're going to hand it off. Wow, and a great push there by Phoenix Jones to get a gain of 7. What an unfortunate turn of events. Ashley Rose Finch had the interception, but then lost the football, and Mexico City got it back, and now they're pushing just like it never even happened.
Some absolute chaos on the field here in Mexico City. An insane turn of events. I thought it was going to be Vancouver ball. They get it back, Mexico City does, and this drive is still alive somehow.
I formation for Mexico. They're going to hand it off to Jones, who gets the first down and taken down at midfield. Tackle made by Drew Hamilton, but it's a first down for the Aztecs.
Yeah, good tackle, but not good enough. Phoenix Jones gets the line to gain. They're still moving on offense, and a shoulder in the chest of Kyler Murray as well, just to pay the price for it as well.
Oh, what an incredible drive we are seeing. This is SFL playoff football at its best. Pistol set here for first down. Wilson throws to the right side. Pass complete. Caught by Bartley, but he's going to be taken out of bounds at the 45. Gain of 5.
And you said it. This is SFL playoff football right here. Anything can happen. It is crazy. Is guaranteed to be on the field. We saw many interceptions. We saw a linebacker get a pick 6. We've seen the fumble, interception, fumble. It's been absolute madness.
2nd down and 5. Vancouver has 6 in the box. They're going to screen it out to Jones. Jones makes the catch. Taken down at the 43 for a gain of 3. Tackle made there by number 53, Josh Farnsey.
And this is going to be a key third down. Mexico City 2 for 6 on their third downs today. And if they cannot convert this, they're not in field goal range. They're not going to get some guaranteed points.
Big third down here for Mexico in the pistol set. 2 wide to the left side. Wilson takes the low snap, throwing a heave down the left side. Pass is caught and in the end zone. Says Puntos Aztecas. Fox Highwind with the huge touchdown.
What a play call on 3rd and 2. Matt Wilson fires up the cannons and takes a shot to Fox Highwind, and he burned the entire defense. Ashley Rose Finch had the interception and the fumble earlier, gets burned on the coverage by Highwind, turns on the afterburners. Huge touchdown for Mexico City, and they have taken the lead, their first lead since they went up 3-0.
And what a huge reception that was. 43 yards to the house for Fox Highwind. Oh, we are going to have ourselves a game here, folks. Varner to kick the extra point. It is up, and it is good. Mexico City 17, Vancouver 14. As we said, this is SFL playoff football at its finest, and we've only got about 4 minutes to go in the third. We're only getting started, folks.
Absolutely insane drive. They went the full 93-yard length of the field. Absolute madness. Mexico City takes the lead, and they earned it.
Yeah, that was a huge 11-play drive to get themselves to the end zone. Drew Maddox taking the kickoff here, spins around, gets to the 30, and brought down at the 33-yard line. Visit the SFL website at simulationfl.net for links to apparel from Sector 6, the official provider of apparel for the Simulation Football League, and SFL mini helmets from 97 Sports Promotions. Sector 6 features replica team jerseys and completely customizable jackets, flags, t-shirts, and more. Get the gears the fans wear with Sector 6, 97 Sports Promotions, and the SFL. First and 10 for Vancouver. They're going to hand it off to Redford. Goes around to the right side. He's got some room. He's going to get a gain of 4 on what looks to be a disastrous play, but manages to get some positive yardage out of it.
Yeah, looked like it could have been busted at the line, but he's still able to follow his blockers, get a solid gain, and that's what you want out of a good running back. Robert Redford, like we've said, is one of the better running backs in the league that you can have on this team, and he really complements this passing game.
Pepper in the shotgun, 5 in the box. There's a flag here. It'll be a free play. Going to throw down the left side. Pass is intercepted, but it's going to be all for naught with that offsides coming. It's going to take it down to the 21-yard line. The interception will not count after the penalty.
Yeah, the offsides comes at the worst time. And I like the play call from Tom Pepper. Knows it's a free play. Goes for the deep ball, the one-on-one to Killian. And if that was caught by Killian, that would have been a massive play. And he knows that there was no risk involved. And the interception, of course, not mattering at all. And
Broccoli
good play
there
call
with the,
for Vancouver.
Yeah, Broccoli with the penalty there, so it'll be a free 5 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 1 for the Legion. They're going to be in a heavy set. Standard 4-3 here for Mexico City. They'll hand it off to Redford. Redford gets the first down, pushes up the middle, gets to midfield before he is taken down by number 44, Jeffrey Daggs.
Jeffrey Daggs with a huge hit, but Redford has the last laugh, getting a big run, getting the first down, and making it look easy. And this is where that big offense starts to come into play. You have the big passing game, and they're playing so well in that passing game that Redford opens up more lanes for himself with that running game, and they can really take this 2 different ways in this offense.
They are going with 5 wide here in the shotgun on first down. 5 in the box for Mexico, so they're in a dime package. Pepper going to step. Throws to the left side. Pass complete to Killian. Killian's got some room, but he's taken down inside the Mexico red zone.
And Killian goes over 100 yards on the day with a big 32-yard grab. What a play by Tom Pepper and Brett Killian, finding the connection yet again for the 7th reception of the game for Killian. Fantastic game, and he's really stepping up in the playoffs when it matters most. And we've still got a whole nother quarter. We've still got this second half to continue. Amazing game so far from Vancouver and Brett Killian.
Yeah, fantastic grab there, and a great stop by Gerard Brody to make sure that Killian didn't go any further. First and 10 on the I formation. They'll hand it off to Redford, goes to the left side, spins around, breaks the tackle, and gets taken down at the 12 for a gain of 6. Taken down by Ronnie Watson.
Yeah, good tackle, good run there. Redford running very well. The passing attack is flowing. The rushing attack is flowing for Vancouver. It is looking very tough for Mexico City to stop. But luckily for them, they have the lead.
And slowly ticking down the clock as well. I formation on second down. Throwing to the left side is Pepper. Caught by Kendra Hall. Gets out of bounds just in time for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal to go for the Legion.
And the number 1 offense just continues to look so good. Such a smart play there on second down just to get the first down, get that yardage that you need, because you know that the defense of Mexico City guarding the end zone, they're guarding that deep ball. They get those free yardage, get that free first down.
First down and 21 feet to go for the Legion. Pepper going to throw down the middle. Pass is intercepted and taken for a touchback. intercepted by Gerard Brody, and the drive is all for naught as Mexico City takes over.
Yeah, some great plays by Vancouver, but when it mattered most, they slipped up. He tried to find Dan Daly for his first reception, but instead, it's the first reception of the game for Gerard Brody, getting a huge interception. Actually, his second reception of the game, the second interception for Gerard Brody. Great game for him, and Mexico City turns this game on its head.
Mexico City taking over at their own 20, minute 25 to go in the third. Wilson in the pistol set, 2 wide receivers. Gonna throw to the left side, passes intercepted, and taken right back for the touchdown! Ashley Rose Finch with a pick 6!
She sees your interception and she does one better, jumps the route and already has the speed to find the end zone. She redeems herself, getting another interception. What a game for Ashley Rose Finch, and what a game for this Vancouver defense. That is 2 pick 6s on the day for the Legion, and they have taken the 20-17 lead. Could be 21-17 after this extra point.
Vancouver offense couldn't get it done, but the defense says, relax, I got you, fam. Kick on the way, and it is good. We've got only a little over a minute to go in the third quarter, but it's Vancouver 21, Mexico City 17. What a turn of events. We thought Mexico City had prevented the touchdown, but Vancouver just decided that they were just going to take it for themselves.
The defense wanted it. They knew they wanted that touchdown. They said, we're going to get this. Relax. The defense is now outscoring the offense for Vancouver. An amazing game on both sides of the ball.
The call taking the kickoff here at the 15 is going to be taken down at the 30. Well, Mexico City will have better field position, but they are stuck in the same situation they would be in if they had allowed the offense to score. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Aztecs at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, they really need to pull the offense together, and we've seen 2 straight touchdown drives from Mexico City with the big touchdown. They had the touchdown in the first half as well.
1st and 10 for Wilson. He's going to step, hands it off to Phoenix Jones. Going to get a good gain of 4 before brought down at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, we need to see more of this passing game for Mexico City because the way the time is ticking down here, the running game would run out a lot of that clock. We'll see what they end up doing. I think the passing game is the option here to get that yardage quickly.
And it does look like they're set up for that with 3 bunch to the right side. 2nd down and 6 at the 34. Wilson fakes the handoff, going to throw down the middle, pass complete, and going to get the first down. Caught there by Fox Highwind, takes it to the Mexico 44.
And the passing game getting it done. Highwind following the big touchdown grab earlier gets a huge touchdown, or gets a huge first down here for Mexico City. They're keeping the ball moving, keeping the offense going, and it's really looking to be a battle of offenses here in this game so far as the second half has progressed.
Yeah, both offenses have done a fantastic job, both in the air and on the ground. Pepper's gone for 251 yards, Wilson for 222 in the air. Wilson throws down the middle, pass is complete to Daggs, and Daggs with another first down takes it into Vancouver territory as we are winding down to the end of the third quarter. It is not over by a bunch, folks. We've got 11 minutes to go in the game. It's Vancouver 21, Mexico City 17. This is the SFL playoffs on Twitch and YouTube. We'll be back in just 1 minute. Back here in Mexico City, Ethan Muslin and Ryan Caudale on the call here for you today. What a game we are having. Vancouver leading Mexico City 21-17, but Vancouver is under a little bit of pressure as Mexico is pushing into their territory. First and 10 for Wilson, throws down the middle, pass incomplete there, intended, looks like it was intended for Highwind. Got a little bit of a shove there after the ball hit the ground.
Yeah, a little bit of extra mustard to come on the incompletion there. Just a little bit of a message from Vancouver showing how their defense is playing, and it's really been two different defenses. Mexico has been more of stopping yardage, but Vancouver has been all about the turnovers.
Pro 2 tight end set here on second down for Mexico. They're going to go for the throw, screens it out to the left, incomplete, intended for Henry, but it looks like Dean Maddox had his hands on the football.
Looking to jump the route, looking to get another interception for this defense, and another interception on the day for Maddox. It was a little bit over his head, so he wasn't able to bring it in, and it just fell to the turf.
Yeah, it's been a very interception-heavy game. Pepper has had 2 picks on the game, Wilson with 4, 2 of those picks going back for scores. Third down and 10, Wilson's got an I formation. Gonna hand it off to Jones. Tried to get for the first down, but couldn't get anything going. Be a gain of 1, and Mexico will have to bring out the punt unit.
And starting out the fourth quarter, Vancouver Legion puts the jaws and clamps them shut on the offense. They were not able to get anything going in the passing game, the running game on those last 3 plays. Mexico City gonna try to pin them deep.
Bit of a low snap here, but a good punt for Maddox. He's going to let that thing roll down to the back and picked up. Oh, but it's going to be taken into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Oh, that's going to be unfortunate because it looked like he had the ball just before hitting the end zone. But Vancouver will take it at their own 20.
Tried to save himself by running parallel to the end zone, but the momentum carries him back and makes it a touchback. So unfortunately for Mexico City, they were not able to pin them deep, but 20 yards is not the best field position.
First down and 10 for Vancouver. Pepper in the shotgun with a little time under pressure and brought down in the backfield for a loss of 6, and a huge sack from Dan Tritz.
And the first sack of the game for Mexico City. Finally they're able to hit Tom Pepper. Finally, they're able to get a big stop on defense. Now a 2nd and 16. That is going to be a tough one to gain.
All 316 pounds of Tritz coming down on you. You are definitely screwed. Second down, Pepper under pressure. Going to throw down to Redford. Gets back to the line. Looks like they'll give him an extra yard. It'll be 3rd down and 15 for the Legion.
And some more pressure. Mexico City looking to get their 2nd sack, looking to double down on that. And Tom Pepper running away, able to dump it off to Redford just to avoid the sack. Great pressure by Mexico City. Now this is a tough 3rd and 15.
Yeah, great tackle there from both Ronnie Watson and Skylar Kingsley to make the stop. Pepper on the shotgun on 3rd down. Throwing down the middle. Pass is caught! Caught by Kendra Hall, and a huge gain for Vancouver as they get a crucial 3rd down conversion.
And now Kendra Hall, the 2nd receiver on Vancouver, moving over 100 yards on the game. And just how did she catch that? A beautiful ball from Tom Pepper, fitting it perfectly right where Kendra Hall was going to be. And they're still able to keep the ball moving. Even though it was a 3rd and 15, they get a huge gain on that one.
Gain of 27 on the play. Shotgun here with 2 wide to the left on 1st down. Pressure shown from Mexico. Pepper's going to throw down the middle. Pass is caught by Killian, and that's going to take it inside Mexico territory as he's brought down at the 37.
And Tom Pepper with an absolute cannon. And I have no idea how he was able to fit that ball in between the 2 defenders, right into Brett Killian's hand. Just a perfect pass, and goes to show why this is the #1 passing offense in the SFL.
Pepper in the shotgun again here on 1st down. 2 wide to the right this time. Takes the snap, screens it out to Redford's got some room to go. Spins around, evades a tackle, but he's taken down by the 2nd defender. That was Dexter Jackson, making sure that Redford couldn't get the 1st down.
Jermaine Menfield, check your ankles. Go to the sideline, get that checked out. That was a nasty spin move by Robert Redford to get some extra yardage on the play.
Gets a gain of 8 on that screen. It'll be second down. 2 tight ends set. Pepper throws down the middle. Pass complete. Caught there by James Walters before he was taken down by Jackson. It'll be a first down inside the Mexico red zone.
If you think about the start of this drive, Mexico City, they got the sack, they got some pressure, and then bam, Vancouver, big play, big play, big play, huge passing plays. This offense is able to just attack you in a second, and suddenly they're in the red zone.
3 wide here on first down on a 4-2 set. Pepper with some time, throws to the right side, pass deflected and incomplete. Xavier Hawkins tried to get the pick, but he's going to take the knockdown. It'll be second down.
Nearly the savior of this drive for Mexico City, nearly able to get a pick on that play, would have saved them completely and got them the ball back. But Vancouver, they have a 4-point lead. They're knocking on the door, and it's looking like nothing's going to stop them.
Now with a pistol on second down, Mexico is adjusting as Pepper calls an audible here. He takes the snap, throws to the left side, caught by Redford. Gonna try to spin around, get some room, gets the first down. No, he does not. I thought for a second he got the first, but they're gonna mark him short at the 8-yard line.
It looked like his body got past it, but it all depends on the ball. It was sitting on his back hip pocket just about, so it may have not given him that first down. Great tackle by Jeffrey Daggs to keep him just short of the goal line, and just short is underselling it. That is centimeters.
Yeah, that is a hair's length away from the first down. They'll hand off to Redford. He'll get the first down as he falls across the line. It'll be first and goal to go for Vancouver.
And nearly a fantastic play by the linebacker there. Almost able to stop him short, but it really was a hair's length, and he really just had to breathe over that line to gain, and he would have gotten it.
Now first down and goal to go from the 7. Pepper in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers left. In a step. Has some time. Throws down the middle. Pass incomplete. Looks like that was intended for Killian. Might have been a little bit overthrown there.
Yeah, overthrown and well defended by Mexico City. They were very clearly ready for that play call. It's popular for Vancouver. They love to go across the middle with these big, deep slants and try to beat you over the top. But Mexico City was bunched up there in the end zone, and there was no completion to be had.
Yeah, it looked like KT Horrell was there to help make sure that pass could not get caught. Second down and 10. Vancouver with the eye. Pepper's going to step. Throws to the left side. Pass is caught but out of bounds. Killian was not able to keep it inside. It'll be third and goal from the 7.
And Jeffrey Daggs in the area as well, looking to be the ball hawk and try to snipe that one out of the air. And Tom Pepper a little bit overthrown there to Killian. Now the third and goal, 7 to go. Will Mexico City be able to shore up the defense?
They are in a dime set here. They are anticipating the pass. Pepper in the shotgun with 5 wide on third and goal. Gonna throw it down the middle. Pass deflected and incomplete. Oh, intended for Kendra Hall, but Mexico City was there to make sure she couldn't get her hands on it.
And she is frustrated that she wasn't able to bring them down. Great coverage by Mexico City. Some great play calling there in the red zone, knowing what Vancouver wants to do, knowing that they want to go in that passing game. They put a ton of defenders in the area. They're able to come up with the stop. And they blocked a field goal earlier. Can they do it again here?
It is entirely possible. Vancouver going for the field goal to be a 24-yard kick to put their lead to 7. Kick is up, and it is good. We got 5:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Vancouver now up by a full 7, 24-17.
A much more comfortable lead for Vancouver. That 4 points was glaring there. That 3-point difference of the 7 points was definitely affecting them. They're now able to get back on the scoreboard, get a comfortable lead, and it puts Mexico City in a tough spot with less than 6 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they're down by a full touchdown as McCall takes the kickoff here at the 15. Going to try to spin around but can't get it, and he's taken down at the 29-yard line. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. Wilson's got a pro set here on 1st and 10 on his own 29. Gonna step and throw, screens it out to the left side, caught there by Bentley. He's gonna get some room and taken down at the 38-yard line. Tackle made by number 52 of Vancouver. That was Malik Gibson, making sure that was only a gain of 9.
Bentley had a little bit of use early on in the game, but thus far has been quiet. Now finally getting a reception. 9 yards on that catch. A solid gain for Mexico City. They'll take that every single time.
Yeah, Bentley has only had 2 receptions to this game, but good for 18 yards. He's been good for 9 consistently on those last 2 catches. Fakes the handoff here on 2nd down, throwing it down the middle. Pass complete. Caught by Bartley for the 1st down as he's taken down at the 42.
That's all Mexico City need to do in this game just to keep themselves in it. Just keep getting 1st downs, keep the chain moving. And they're relying on the passing game, going to the running game when they can. But Matt Wilson's having a really good game so far. He's erased the turnovers from his mind.
Wilson now with the offset eye. 2 tight end set here on 1st down. Gonna throw to the right side. Pass is complete. Good catch there from Bentley. Gonna get another gain of 9.
A man of consistency, really. Ray Bentley is solid at getting those 9-yard outs, those 9-yard receptions yet again, getting that solid gain. And like I said, Mexico City, they'll take that every single time. Great effort by Bentley.
Gonna bring it inside Vancouver territory, but barely from the Vancouver 49. 2nd and 1. Wilson's got a pro set here with 2 tight ends. Gonna hand it off to Phoenix Jones, who gets the 1st down and is brought down at the 45-yard line. Tackle made by Kevin Brackett.
And yet again, keeping the chains moving. Mexico City, their offense is keeping them in this, and that's how they play these games on offense. They love using this rushing attack of Phoenix Jones and Ray Bentley.
Now going into a regular eye with 2 tight ends here on 1st down. Only 6 in the box for Vancouver. They're going to hand it off to Phoenix Jones. He's going to get a gain of 3 before he's taken down at the 42-yard line. That was a tackle by Josh Farnsey.
Yeah, Vancouver maybe having an answer to the run game like they have all game long. Phoenix Jones, he had a long of 10 yards on a rush, but other than that, he's really been held to just 3.4 yards per carry.
And Farnsey's had himself a day with 9 tackles on the day so far. Could be closing in on double digits. 2nd down, hands it off to Jones. Jones will be taken down at the 37. And that was Brackett there making the stop as they get down to 3rd and 3.
Yeah, and going back to the run game, they've been able to get it done on offense through the passing attack, now through Phoenix Jones. But this is a big 3rd down. They're 3 of 8 on 3rd down today.
Going into the pro set on 3rd and 3. Wilson has some time, throwing to the right side, pass caught, and it's in for the 1st down. Caught made by Bartley before he was taken down by Murray, but they're going to give him the 1st at the 35.
Yeah, and an acrobatic catch. He caught the ball before the line to gain. They give him the forward progress there because the hit from Kyler Murray came in, brought him behind the line. He gets the forward progress, and more importantly, gets that 1st down for Mexico City.
6 in the box for Vancouver. Shot pistol set for 1st down. Wilson down the middle. Pass complete and taken down at the 19. Mexico City in the red zone as Daggs makes a huge catch.
And Mike Daggs has been the 1st down machine for Mexico City. Every single time that he gets that ball in his hands, he's going for more than 11 yards, more than 12 yards. Averaging 15 yards per catch so far. He's been a machine, and now bringing him over 100 yards on the game. Mexico City, Mike Daggs having a game.
That's why we say throw it to the tight end. 1st down here, they're going to hand off to Jones. Get a gain of 4 inside the 15-yard line. Jones a little slow to get up, but he's all right.
Maybe a tough hit, being in those trenches a whole game. There's only 2 minutes left. He's been going through it today. Phoenix Jones has been hit by some heavy walls of Vancouver. The defensive line and the linebackers for them are playing outstandingly today.
Yeah, Mexico has been doing really good maintaining the drive here. Second down, pass complete, and good for a first down as he's taken down inside the 10. And we are down to 2 minutes to go in the game as Phoenix Jones gets the first down. 2 minutes to go in this game. Mexico City being methodical and driving. Down by 7. This is the Simulation Football League quarterfinal playoffs on Twitch and YouTube. Back in 60. Back with you here in Mexico City. 2 minutes to go. Vancouver leading Mexico 24-17, but Mexico City is driving. First and 10 for Phoenix Jones. He's going to be taken down at the 8-yard line. Only good for a gain of 1.
And a full head of steam, and then got a full chest full of Josh Farnsey getting his 10th tackle on the game. Very quietly, he's been holding up that run game and holding up Phoenix Jones and looking really good on this defense.
Second down and goal to go for Mexico. 2 wide to the left side. Fakes the hand. Yeah, they will hand it off to Jones. Jones has room. And he's in the end zone. Says Puntos Aztecas. Phoenix Jones punches it in. And Mexico City is 1 away from tying the game.
And what a drive from Mexico City. Their longest of the game. They were able to go the full 70 yards on 12 plays. And they finally punch it into the end zone. Great drive by Mexico City. They took a ton of time off the clock, but the big question is, was it a little bit too short? Even though they got the full length of the field, the full 12 plays, that is a minute and 30. That is plenty of time for Tom Pepper. We have seen how quick they can go down the field and score.
Mexico to kick the extra point. Varner with a good snap. Kick on the way. It is good. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. You were talking about it, Ryan. It could be too much time for Vancouver to get down the field and score the field goal. But we are all knotted up at 24.
This is playoff football right here. Playoff action in the SFL. Tie game, last drive of the game, season on the line. Tom Pepper, can you do it?
That will be the question as Maddox will receive the kickoff at the goal line. He's going to bring it out into the 10, 20. Spins around and he's taken down at the 24-yard line. Vancouver will have some room to work, but they're going to have a lot to go. Coming up on the post-game show, Cameron Irvine and Mike St. Green will break down today's game between the Legion and Aztecs. Boy, will they have a lot to talk about. Recapping one season coming to an end and previewing tomorrow's quarterfinal doubleheader on For the Fans. And that'll come your way next in a couple of minutes on the SFL postgame show. First and 10 for Vancouver. 3 wide receivers for Pepper. He'll step, fires to the right side. Pass complete for Kendra Hall, and she gets the first down and taken out of bounds at the 35. That'll stop the clock with 1:21 to go.
Mexico City, they're looking to try to get an interception here, trying to make a play, and now it's going to be a challenge on the play by Mexico City. They think Kendra Hall didn't get her foot in bounds.
It's going to be a review brought in by the booth. They are buzzing the referees down below. We're going to take a look at this throw here. Let's see, catch. Yeah, she definitely got in there. That'll definitely be a catch. I think this is just to double check and make sure that the catch was made. I think they'll confirm this.
Pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds.
Oh, no! The catch was made out of bounds. It looks like she didn't have control over it. It'll be an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up second down for Vancouver.
Yeah,
I thought for sure she had that.
I thought so too. I guess it was the control there. She definitely had the feet in bounds. But crucial could come crucial here on the 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, Pepper in the shotgun. Going to throw down the middle. Pass complete. They will still get the first down, and they're going no huddle. Catch was made there by Dan Daly. Going down to a minute 10. Pepper in the shotgun again. Has some time. Throws to the left of Redford. Redford caught in the backfield for a loss of 3. And they are slowly ticking the clock with a minute to go. Looks like they don't want to give Mexico any time should they fail in this drive. 55 seconds. Pepper throws down the middle. Pass deflected and incomplete. KT Harrell making sure the pass hit the ground. 53 seconds to go for Vancouver with 3rd and long.
Yeah, she had the huge hit on Redford that stopped them 3 yards in the backfield, made this a 2nd and 13, then gets a huge play on 2nd down, swatting that ball out of the air. 3rd and 13, this offensive drive, this could be the end of the line for Vancouver.
Vancouver with 5 wide in the shotgun. 3rd and 13. Pepper, 3-step drop. Throws down the middle. Pass is intercepted! Picked off by Mexico City. What a turn of events for the Aztecs as Ben Charubs makes the pick.
And this game is not over till there are 000 on the clock. Mexico City, they're able to answer the field goal that Vancouver had. They're able to answer the lead that Vancouver had for so long. They tie the ball game up, and then when it matters most on the 3rd and 13 into the drive, they get the pick right when they needed it. They have some great field position. Mexico City can win this game. They got all 3 timeouts, plenty of time. Mexico City, come on!
Wilson under center with 3 wide bunch to the left on 1st down. Throws to the right side. Pass complete. And moving upfield. Great reception made by Mike Daggs. They are inside field goal range. You have to think at the Vancouver 34. 35 seconds remaining. Wilson with the 1st down. Fakes the handoff. Throws to the right side. Caught by Daggs again. And he's taken down. And Vancouver will take a timeout with 29 to go.
Yeah, good timeout call by Vancouver here. You want to stop Mexico City from burning off any more clock. Now that they're in field goal range, they can win this game if they get a new set of downs. Vancouver really trying to limit that. The defense needs to hold them here if they want any shot back in this game.
That is also Mike Dagg's first reception that goes less than 10 yards. He has been a fantastic receiver for Mexico in this game. 2nd and inches. They're going to hand it off to Phoenix Jones. He gets the 1st down. Brought down at the 19. Vancouver will take their 2nd timeout. But it's a new set of downs for Mexico. You got to think they're going to think about the field goal to win the game.
Yeah, this could be a kneel or run. Try to burn the clock to 3 seconds and then end it. Vancouver's going to burn another timeout after this play as well. So Vancouver here really just trying to tackle, get a fumble, try to get something, and create a play.
1st down and 10. They'll hand off to Jones. Jones brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Vancouver will take their final timeout. 22 seconds remaining. And I think you're absolutely right. Mexico can run another play. Maybe give their kicker a little bit of more leeway here for that kick. But they've got 22 to go. They can absolutely take one more play before going down to the final few seconds.
Yeah, and a kicker has a favorite hash. You can put it over the center or the right hash, whichever one that kicker would prefer. That's what you would do here on this play.
Pro set here for 2nd and 10. They will hand it off. And Jones is trying to get some room. Can't get anything going. Be taken down at the 19. And Mexico will let the clock run down before they get the field goal unit out. Clock is slowly ticking away. And they're going to go for the field goal with the timeout here with 3 seconds to go.
And we've seen blocked field goals in this game about this range, but it was Mexico City that blocked it. And if Vancouver was going to step up, this is the end of the road here. The special teams needs to get a block. That is their only chance, in Mexico City trying to punch their ticket to the championship game.
Yeah, so they are 1 field goal away from the semifinals. It's going to come down to this. Vancouver season on the line. Mexico hoping to move on. Varner's going to have a kick from 36 yards out. Final ticks of the game. This is all going to be down on one kick. Good snap, good hold, kick on the way. It's good! It is good! Mexico City wins it 27-24.
And what a come-from-behind victory for Mexico City. Vancouver's offense had been driving the whole game, but Mexico City, when it mattered most, they're able to drive down the field, get the touchdowns, get the extra field goal to put the cap on it, and Mexico City is going to advance in the playoffs. They finally break this curse they've had for 5 seasons in a row where they have not been able to win their first playoff game. Now they've won it. Now who knows what they can do. Finally, Mexico City able to get that win, and a huge win for them at that. They finally get that playoff win.
Yeah,
and
Mexico
it really
City
was that passing game.
Yeah, that passing game was really good for Mexico. They win this game, they will either host Las Vegas or visit Baltimore, and that will depend on what happens in tomorrow's game on For the Fans. Boy, what a performance by both teams. And Vancouver's defense really showed up, helped keep the Legion in this game. But Mexico was just able to respond to everything that Vancouver had.
It was the reason they were in this game. Vancouver got 2 touchdowns on defense. They outscored the offense today. The offense only had 10 points, and really we saw a lot of Vancouver's offense. We saw a lot of yardage come from them, but not a lot of points, and they just were not quite able to get it done. The defense gave it their best effort. Ashley Rose Finch had 2 interceptions, and they just ultimately came up short. It really was the interception by Ben Charbs that sealed it for Mexico City. They got that ball back. They took control of this game, and they really took over. And Vancouver, they did everything right, it feels like. They just couldn't quite get on the board enough.
Yeah, and Ashley Rose Finch was responsible for that go-ahead touchdown in the third that gave Vancouver the lead. The extra field goal gave it the 7 points. But yeah, you're absolutely right. That interception by Pepper, there it is right there. You see it. What a crucial pick that was to keep Mexico in the game and force them to get into the end zone and tie the game up.
Yeah, it really was an impressive game of football from both of these teams across the board. Mike Dags had a fantastic game, getting about 130 yards on 9 receptions, and a very impressive win for Mexico City, a team win across the board.
Player of the game honors today goes to Matt Wilson, 28 of 40, 313 yards and 2 touchdowns. He led the Aztecs to a fantastic finish, winning this game 27-24 over the Vancouver Legion. That's going to do it here in Mexico City. For Ryan Caudill and Justin Reside in the Stat Truck, I'm Ethan Muslin. Stay tuned for a couple of minutes. We got the post-game show presented by APM Music. Cam Irvine and Mike St. Green. They're going to have a lot to talk about. We'll see you in just a couple of minutes.
Welcome to Sim Football Post Game with Mike St. Green. I'm Cameron Irvine, and Darius Hodge strikes again in the chat. He's been all over it. He said in the chat today, my first ever game I watch in this league. That was amazing, and that it was. Mexico City, what a ball game! 27-24 over Vancouver. We'll just start with your initial thoughts, Mike, as Mexico City wins their first playoff game in 3 years.
My first thoughts, Cam, are wow. I really don't know where to start on this game. And first and foremost, congratulations to Mexico City. Of course, they played a great game. Anytime you can come out on top in a playoff game, that's all that matters, survive and advance. But man, Vancouver played a great game, and it felt like they deserved to win this game. Ashley Rose Finch came up with a couple of big plays in this game. She had a interception and then a costly fumble right back on that play, but a huge pick six to put Vancouver up late in the third. But man, like I said, congrats to Mexico City for toughening it out and making the plays necessary when plays needed to be made.
Vancouver, when they got the interception from Ashley Rose Finch, I mean, just that was the best play of the whole game, first off, but felt like a team of destiny there just a little bit. I mean, they were all over the flats. Like you said, Mike, they played so well. That was one of the best games I've ever seen Vancouver play when you talk about the magnitude of the moment. They showed up. When you look at the stats, I mean, the teams are almost dead even. There's not much you can point to that Vancouver did wrong. Robert Redford was plenty involved in the game. Kevin Brackett, Josh Farnsey had great games. Their secondary was hitting hard. And they just came up a little short. And at the end of the day, that blocked field goal from the first half really ended up hurting them in this game. Otherwise, we'd be in overtime right now.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, kudos to Vancouver, as we mentioned. But one player I do want to mention, don't want to go without mentioning, is Gerard Brody. He had a huge game today as well. A huge interception there in the third quarter in the end zone that thwarted a Vancouver drive. But it did turn out that Ashley Rose Finch did get a pick six the following drive from Mexico City. But Gerard Brody had a couple of interceptions today. Big game for the rookie. And then the Mexico City defense stepped up just, really huge in that fourth quarter. Dan Tritz had the first sack of the game to kind of throw Vancouver off balance on offense on a drive early in the fourth. And Mexico City's defense really made a difference in that game. And one thing we did see also in that fourth quarter was the Mexico City offense finally started to look like the Mexico City offense we expected to see from the start of the game. Phoenix Jones, pounding it in there 3-4 yards at a time. We saw Ray Bentley out in the flats. And, like I said, I never want to take anything away from the winners of a game, because they did what they needed to do to pull off the win. And that defense stepped up, that offense started making plays down towards the stretch, and a huge interception by Ben Charbs to help them get in field goal range and close it out with Cole on the field goal as time expired.
You're watching Sim Football Post-Game Game Day wrap-up here for Saturday in the quarterfinals. And at the end of the day, Mike, it was the old wily vets of Mexico City that made probably the two, maybe not plays necessarily, but in critical moments of this game, they stepped up. The first one was an Ashley Rose Finch interception that was then fumbled and recovered by Matt Wilson to keep the ball back, and Mexico City scored a touchdown on that drive. And then on that last drive, that 11-play drive that Mexico City got the touchdown on, Ray Bentley caught 3 passes. He broke a couple of tackles. He started moving the ball, and we hadn't heard his name all day. They called on him when they needed him the most, and he delivered.
Yeah, I've been waiting to hear Ray Bentley's name the whole game, Cam, as you mentioned. I was like, man, where is Ray Bentley? He's a key, member of what they like to do offensively to help him, keep some balance on that offense. And as I mentioned, as we finally saw him get involved, Mexico City came up with a huge drive during that time, and they capped it off with a Phoenix Jones touchdown run to tie it late in the fourth. And man, we thought we were either headed to overtime or possibly a Vancouver win, and Ben Sharp stepped up huge on that last drive with the interception to turn it in Mexico's way.
A shout out to Vancouver owner Andy Hamilton, who in the biggest moments of the game, the ref, it appeared he blew the call. I'm not sure if they were saying that Kendra Hall didn't have possession when she was inbounds because she was switching hands. I'm not really sure what they saw, but they ended up getting the first down anyway. But Andy Hamilton in the chat doing a nice job leading by example, saying, hey, man, that's not why we lost this game. The key interception there late obviously hurt them after a great day from Pepper. So shout outs to Hamilton for that class. And I know that these two teams have mad respect for one another. And I'm sad to see Vancouver leave these playoffs. This was a really exciting team to watch all season long. This Brett Killian, Kendra Hall, Dan Daly, Chris Curtis down the field kind of attack was super exciting. Their defense very tenacious. And this is the time of the year, Mike, where we start to really feel bad about teams falling out of the playoffs because we know how good they are.
Yeah, Cam, one thing I was thinking today, including our first matchup today, when you get teams, in the SFL that are this, close in talent and then in coaching talent as well, these coaches that we saw and owners that we saw today, man, they've been around a long time. They know more SFL football. They've probably forgotten more than I know, at this point. And these guys went up against one another today. And as you mentioned, man, it's it hurts to see one of these great guys and teams leave the playoffs, man. But, it is what it is. Someone has to lose. Someone has to move on. And we saw some great action today that displayed the talents of everyone involved.
So if you're wondering, how can I watch more of this SFL playoff action? Let's reset the bracket here. Vancouver falls 27-24 to Mexico City. Arizona defeats Atlanta 38-31 earlier in the day. So Arizona will go to Florida if Florida wins tomorrow at 1 Eastern on For the Fans, or they will host Charleston if Charleston wins tomorrow on For the Fans. And then at the top of the bracket, if Las Vegas wins, Mexico City would host Las Vegas. They played convention weekend, and Mexico City pulled away from them. And then if Baltimore wins, Baltimore will welcome the Aztecs to the East Coast. And that Baltimore-Vegas game is tomorrow at 3 Eastern. You can catch the semifinals on Saturday, October 30th from 4:30 to 9, simulcast on Next Level Sports and For the Fans. No games on the SFL family of networks next week, but we've got our great television partners with all of those games. So back to the early game of the day, that 38-31 victory, Arizona beating Atlanta with the upset on the road. For those that missed it, it was an absolute thriller. The game seemed to take on defensive notes, particularly in the first half, and then in the fourth quarter, everything changed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this game was all Arizona in the first half up until a huge Ryan Roosevelt kick return that changed all the momentum in this game. Coming out for the second half, Atlanta, they responded with a BDG Hollywood touchdown run early in the third on their first possession. And the fourth quarter was just wild, Cam. I mean, we saw a little bit of everything. We saw Sammy Steele get things started in the fourth quarter with a huge field goal after a stalled out drive down there. And DJ Moses, he came back with a huge touchdown catch in the fourth quarter to put Arizona up a couple of scores. And then in Atlanta, they never went away. Made plays all over the field on defense. The linebackers were huge in shutting down the Arizona running game most of that fourth quarter and most of the game as well, and giving the ball back to their offense. Siege Falco, he woke up in the fourth quarter. We hadn't heard much from him up until that point. Huge touchdown catch in the fourth quarter to help keep Atlanta in that game. And Brian Dynasty, he played great in the fourth quarter to help them get a chance to win. But man, I've been really impressed with Action Jackson in both of these playoff games this weekend, from last weekend and this weekend as well. Man, you're 39 out of 43, 371 yards. 4 touchdown passes again today. I think only 1 interception. I may be missing one, but I think she only had 1 today. She's just been great. I mean, when they were tied and looked like we were definitely headed to overtime in that game, she made 2 huge passes to James Hands and come through with a touchdown, and and Arizona came out on top.
Yeah, the West continues to to beat the East here recently. Queen City and London went out last week, and now Atlanta goes out this week, and we'll see what happens tomorrow when West plays East. Vegas takes on Baltimore. But it felt like Arizona conquered some demons in the second half, Mike, because a critical DJ Moses fumble last season in the quarterfinals helped Denver to sneak out a victory, and then Denver ended up going on and winning the championship. And Arizona was blowing out Atlanta in this game. It was 24-0 before the Ryan Roosevelt kick return, and Arizona had to hold on, and it kind of felt like they were collapsing again. But like you said, Ashley Jackson kind of put the team on her back and was incredible. And now Arizona can put that behind them and await their semifinal opponent.
Yeah, it kind of looked like, last season it was like Arizona dominating the game, and they did everything except win the game. And it kind of looked like this one was kind of, getting away from them a little bit. It pretty much has gotten all the way away from them. But the only difference this season, they stepped up and made the big plays at the right time, and they were able to move on.
Shout outs to Michael Flota in the chat for loving the presentation. We love the fact that you are here. Game balls, Mike, for this quarterfinal Saturday before we get prepped for tomorrow's Sunday doubleheader.
Cam, I hate to repeat myself, but
there's only 2 games. We're gonna be doing some of it.
and I'm very tempted to give it to Ashley, and she definitely is deserving again. But I'm going to tell you someone else from that Arizona team that played, consistent over the past 2 games as well. And this is Mark Mello. He had 2.5 sacks a day. He had 3 last week, and he was a huge part in keeping pressure on Bryant Dynasty in the first half. That defensive line did a good job of keeping him off balance, and that Atlanta offense was struggling mightily in that first half, and a lot of that was because of Mark Mello and that defensive line. So my first game ball's got to go to Mark Mello.
Yeah, I like it, and I like your prediction from pregame. Didn't necessarily fill the stat sheet up, but as a corner, you don't often do that, or you're not supposed to do that if you're having a good game. So I'll go Gerard Brody, because without that interception in the end zone, I don't think Mexico City wins this game. Mexico City made some critical plays and some critical moments, and that was one of them. Dan Daly was a non-factor in this game. Mexico City did a really good job clamping him down, but it was the pass intended for Daly in the end zone that Gerard Brody picked off. And sometimes, Mike, you don't have to be the best player on the best team to get a game ball, and I think Gerard Brody deserves one just for that play alone. Because it wiped away potential 6 points for Vancouver, which would have won the game.
Yeah, Gerard had a huge game today. Rookie, first game, first playoff game. Sorry again, Cam, but first playoff game for Gerard Brody. Had a great game, couple of interceptions, and none bigger than that one in the end zone to keep Vancouver from scoring right there.
You want to give out a second game ball here?
It's going to come from the same game, and it's going to go to a member of a losing team. I mean, I know it happens very rarely that we do that, but as you mentioned, we typically have more games to pick from, and it's going to go to a secondary member as well. Ashley Rose Finch has to get a game ball for me, Cam. Yep. The interception she had, and unfortunately she fumbled that early in the game, but the pick 6 interception that she had was probably one of the best plays we've seen all season long. I mean, it was flawless in the way that she executed that play, put her team up by 4 at that particular time. Ashley Rose Finch had a great game today. She gets my second game ball.
Yeah, this last one is tough for me because I kind of want to go give a shout out to Siege Falco, because it's great that he stepped up that he was ready for the big moments, even though he was really taken out of his game all day long. But man, Mike, I got to give it to Phoenix Jones for the run in the red zone that tied the game, because not only did he stiff arm Kyler Murray and shove him to the ground, but then he stepped over him on the way to a touchdown. And you want to talk about making amends for the dropped pass that ended up intercepted by Kevin Brackett for a pick six. That was making amends in a big way. And shout out to the Mexico City coaching staff for not going away from him either. Phoenix Jones was struggling for much of the day. And in the fourth quarter, Mexico City did not panic. They were down 7. That was a perfectly executed drive to go down and tie the game. And there was plenty of Phoenix Jones on this drive. And so I'll give one on that side of the ball too to Phoenix Jones for overcoming that one loss early, for sticking with it for Mexico City, and then for making a tremendous play to tie the game.
Yeah, we didn't see the typical Phoenix Jones really for the first 3.5 quarters for the most part, and a lot of that was credit to Vancouver. The defensive line and the front seven did a great job. Josh Fonzie, Kevin Brackett, as you mentioned, they both had great games. Keelis Papatonis was great up front. We didn't hear much of Gerald Judy Sesse's name today, but man, they did a great job of shutting down Phoenix Jones in that run game early in this game. Like I said, not the typical Phoenix Jones type game, but he came through, as you mentioned, when they needed him the most, 71 yards on the day, and he's very deserving of the game ball received today.
Mexico City says adios to Vancouver. Arizona says see you later to Atlanta. We are down to 6 teams in the playoffs. Mike and I will be back here on For the Fans tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. We are on for 4 hours with 2 games, a doubleheader, and we want you to stick with us, because if you liked what you saw today, maybe you're going to see more of it tomorrow. Now, we have the 2 top teams from the regular season playing tomorrow, so the odds are less likely. But if it does happen that we get some nail-biters down the stretch, it will be even more dramatic as Charleston and Las Vegas look for bigger upsets than what Arizona was able to pull off today and what Vancouver was almost able to pull off. So with that, this has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. I'm Cameron Irvine. He's Mike St. Green. Thanks for watching the SFL quarterfinals today on the SFL family of networks, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Good night, everybody.